Hello, and welcome back to the NDS. We are here at race number 9. Take a look at qualifying. This is Michigan, and we will begin racing pretty shortly here. With 21 of Hyperdrive on the pole for today's race. As here we go. The pace car pulls in, and we are ready to go here. Let's get this race rolling. The green flag is out to kick off the Vlasic 400. Here they go. Low side's probably a better option here, as it's definitely prevailing going in turn 1. Hyper clear the field. Others coming with him. They're more 3 wide back in the middle there. Trying to get that line that they need to advance here is all mighty important. As they're really starting to fan out now. 3 wide off the exit with Born Ready kind of switching between lines. It is where things get juicy in the mid-pack here. Vent Nation leading a charge to the front, whereas cars in mid are still bopping around. The 08 coming up. 18 leads the pack. As see a lot of drivers needing good points finishes. Definitely differentiate themselves as contenders here. And a good finish today will definitely go a long way. As 54 of Kings, you have a 31. We're using that lower side to get the second. Saw a lot of movement back there. So kind of a gap mid-pack. As a little bit of separation is pretty good to give it some breathing room, but too much separation and the racing kind of dies down. That's all I can say. The front's looking to get mighty separated here. And the 08's bringing this bottom line around. The problem is some of these stronger guys don't want these slower cars up here, so that creates a bit of an issue. Toad Warrior in the 1 is an example. He's looking for a way around both the 08 and the 45. And it looks like he's going to get one of them here going into 3. As up front, the 31 gets a nose under the 18, but the 21 could make it 3 wide into 1. As you do, big action here. Vent Nation, really suboptimal line right there. Kind of got put up there by the others as the battle for the lead continues here. '18 rolling the lane he is, doing a good job. Recovering at least. He's going to get 1 under the 10, it looks like. As there's the first pack at least. Well, this next group of cars, Wannabe, Duke moving their way up, Ladion, Toad in that mix as well. There's others shifting their way around for track position. See Racer moving up even further beyond. Big action here, almost a 4 wide situation, but Ace gets it moving. So Logan could get down there. Vassell is kind of falling out of favor. And even Tide back here. The KSS BSS, another driver, pretty far back in the running for someone who'd think he'd be doing better. CS Fast and 11's got some ground to make up. And even pretty deep in the pack, Landon and Blasta find themselves with a lot of ground to make up throughout the course of this race. Oof. Rounding out the pack is 38 of Volley, 91 of Notsky here. back up front. 21, 10, 52, all on a line. Pulling pretty good so far. All 42 cars on the field as the 10 takes the lead. The 52 is looking, and the 52 is looking for more than just the lead, looking for his first win ever. Been grinding away at it, but just hasn't come yet. One day it will. One day it will. 39 in this mix here. Was running top 5. Now he's up on the high side. Sliding it back a bit. You're going to have to do something about that. Get down low. Stop the bleeding. The one of Toad Warrior definitely pushing now. Now he's up here with all the fast cars. And he's got himself one fast car himself. Pushing down low on the bottom side. Got the 11. 31's going to put him all in there. Looks like it's going to be a 3-wide entry. Duke probably didn't have the best low side entry as the 21 takes the lead and stretches it out a bit. The 11, it's all clear that for second. As look who's back on the low side. 39, 27, the 08's back there with help from the 88. '18 Event Nation looking to spring back into action. And he gets a pretty good low side run here. Not sure if he can keep it there. The 11 of Team Duke to the lead. Born Ready, using that low side pretty well. He's got help from the 08 car. See us starting to form a bit of a gap there as the 08 takes him 3 wide. This could be beneficial for the 2 up top, especially with 39. If 39 can get a run down the front and clear him going into 1, that would be great. But Born Ready's still there to thrust it in as now all the low side cars come in hot, and that's going to ruin your run there if you're trying to get around some guys. The 10 and trying to chase that 31 for the lead. Top 5 broken away. 6th place is the 08, followed by the 8, the 1, and 9th place, the 6. New lead battle here. 10 car takes it. He's going to go to town with being out front there. What about Midtown? You see, it did fan out 3 wide, but now they're back to 2. Vladion up there with the 4 and the 2 car making some waves. The 16 has some progress made, but still relatively outside the top 20. As big up for the lead, Duke taking it out front. Now look who's on the bottom side. Now look who's bottom of 3, 39. And the 08's going to take the long way around. With a car that ill-prepared to run up front, it might be the last you see of the 08. Maybe not, if you can slip right in with the 51. I'm not sure if 51 wants to help. No, 21 spits it up high as that leaves the door open for the 31. Hello. As a lot of guys starting to line it up low. Well, you know what this means. It's going to be round 1 of the pit stop. experience as Jerry, whoa, Jerry and Ace smash the wall, tear the fucking wall down going through the turn. No caution for either Jerry or Ace. God fucking damn. RS Fast and 11 out front with the second group. Is going to bring them down pit road. Well, except for Born Ready and Zentz in 26. Ace, Jerry. All right, just two more cars. 27, 26. The gap between them, the one thing in common that they do is that they going to try and stretch it all the way out. I see cars exiting pit road behind these guys as they are coming in right about now. Vent, Duke, right around there. A second stop for Pacell. Not exactly ideal for that team as the car is trying to speed up coming off pit road in their groups. Trying to merge back in with traffic. It looks like the 31 is maintaining so far. But the runs from these three behind them can quickly pick up. The 11 looking to get one more spot here off this car. Born Ready, pretty much the assumed leader. Jerry, the lap car. That's not exactly a good stats you want to have. As now Team Duke all over the back of RS Fast and 11. Well, I will have one thing. Where the fuck did Lucas Cram come from? That 44 of Cram basically a super speedway schedule for him, with big tracks being his wheelhouse, running inside the top 10 of all places. Kudos to the 44 team for getting it done. Jerry gets well in the way here, as these guys are looking to find a way around him. And Jerry can't even get in the fucking way. Caution's out. Everyone's pitted up, pit cycled around, as Duke leads the field to yellow. It'll be 11, 10, 18, 31, 07. As to what brought out the yellow in question, it is the 35 of Darth Vader. Yeah, the 35 of Vader just blew up going through one, and with a little help from the 02, that's all it took from to spin up the track and just pretty much stall it. He's not in the racing line, so thankfully no one else got involved. So yeah, it is 39 cars in the lead lap. A lot of lead lap cars. As, yeah, pitting again. Oh, we got split pit strategy here. This will make BS Fast and 11 the effective race leader. You know, 44 pit with the leaders, though. All right. Split strategy here. I like it. All right, let's give a word about our race sponsor, Vlasic. They're known for their Vlasic pickles, which if you eat pickles, get Good for you. Enjoy pickles. I don't eat pickles. I wouldn't know what they're like. If you like Vlasic pickles, tell us what you like about them in the comments because I sure shit won't. It's a lot easier to do sponsor segments when you actually know what you're talking about. Whatever. Pickles. You know pickles. Vlasic pickles. Alright, back to the race. Alright, top 10 running as they run. BS Fast 11. Born Ready. Misty Viper third. Then Zents. Then the King of Kings. Then Toad Warrior. Then Launder Sauce. Then Captain Picard. Then Blasta and Kyle D rounding out the top 10. Does that make sense to you? No? Well, too bad. It's our running order. Pace car will pull off any second now, as all 42 cars are running. 39 lead lap. Jerry, Bassell are 1 lap down. Darth Vader's 2 laps down. Got all that information? No? Good. We're back to green. The '08 car picks it up, and here we go. BS Fast 11 stretching out that lead. Jerry's going to slow the low side, so that's going to be hell on earth for pretty much everybody going into turn 1 because the lap cars feel like actually doing something, passing each other, and oh boy, find your line around because, yeah, it's going to be hell on earth. Let's switch to TV2 as Born Ready makes the move for the lead. Born Ready with the help of Zents and Toad Warriors just has the car to power around the inside, so he's going to do it. The top 6 starting to pull away here. The one of Toad making a break for the lead as they're 3 wide. Zent's trying to put power down. And the 45 trying to fight for one of his laps back. Let's take a look at some of these other cars back here. Tiger Man made up some positions. We have a lot of drivers trying to thin around the field. Pavilion doing good with Duke. Drivers like RS Fast and 11 finds himself pretty deep in traffic. Hyperdrive deeper so. But for now, it's Toad Warrior under fire from King in the 54. Going for the lead here. For Jerry's the only off-pace lap car, so you'll see guys like Bassell and Darth Vader mix it up. With these guys, they just don't really count. BS Fast in 11, though, he is on a mission today. And look at the 10 of that one racer in here as well. Good run for the 10 team. And even then, other runs here. The 88 of Ladion up here mixing it around. A little bit feeling almost 4 wide at times, but hey, sort it out. Tiger Man, Vent Nation, and Fred Jones have lined up back there. They're in this group. As the 54 continues to be the king of kings to lead this one out. Ladion putting on a hell of a show here. Zent looking second place as yellow flag, yellow flag. What happened here? Huh. What the fuck? What are you two doing down here? This wreck was a long time coming. What the fuck? It started with RS and Eastlet made contact, and it just pinballed aggressively into several cars spinning down the backstretch. Oh, okay. Hold on. We need a fucking... Can we helicopter this shit? Alright, much better. So Eastlet got into the back of RS. RS probably didn't know Eastlet was half a lane down as several cars slamming into each other. Eastlet makes a great save, but he's got way too much speed down there. As Blasta, Hyper, and Notsky all spinning down here. Oh boy, Eastlamp, what are you doing? What are you doing, Eastlamp? Eddie just... Oh my god. About brings the fucking wall down. Jesus Christ. Like, yeah, the 9 had some hood damage. I'm not sure where. But look at the O2. It doesn't even. He scrubs some speed off there and just. Yeet! Oh, big hit for the O2. God damn. Here's another angle of spectator cam. You see Blasta, Notsky, and Hyper all spinning through the fucking dirt. Now let's go on board with fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, just see them all mixing it up there, and then this happens as he comes into 3. This is some NASCAR heat shit right here. As the O2 just completely whiffed. I am so glad that the O2 missed the field. That could have been a lot worse if he had actually hit somebody. But regardless, running order, I think they pitted and actually made it get a bit of more fuel. I mean, yeah, I would get more fuel. I always want to secure myself on fuel so I don't run out on a run. Alright. Same 3 lap cars. This time Jerry can fall back through by himself without dragging these 2 down. So it's Wannabe, then Zent, then Lation, then King, Bourne, Misty, Tigerman, BS, Toad, and Laundry Sauce rounding out your top 10. Alright, let's. The O2's out of the race, the only one out of the race, as we'll have a reverse Chiron as we flip up through the positions. Alright, restart. Let's see how Jerry slips up here. It's going to be a hell of a go. Green's back out. His Born Ready is the right idea. Actually wants to go high here. Because holy 3 wide, you do not want to be behind that 74. I think some drivers getting the idea. Others not so much. But out front, we got several drivers as Jerry begins the sequence of fucking everything up. The King of Kings is in this main group somewhere. Like, looking around, still very competitive. 35. Kind of unfortunate that he is where he is right now, but it could be worse for this team. The 53 is carrying the bulk for him, though, as several cars bullying their way through. The 08, the 55, they're both really putting in work here. Well, a lot of drivers really complaining about the 74 on track right now. Born Ready can go 2 for 2 right here if he can get this pass done. I'm not sure if he can. A lot of interesting developments here. The one of Toad could be the guy to make it happen if the right brakes fall his way. Well, at this, a couple other drivers looking for wins. The BS Fest in 11 and Tiger Man both working together here. Even after their incident last race. But I'm sure they're fine working together now. The 1 putting it in for the lead. But here comes the 39. He chose right to go low. As here they go. Big 3 wide here. Vent Nation slicing through the field. The 18 looking for more. And the 6 having a good run so far. Couldn't tell you what it is, but something about the 6 car having a strong regular season followed by playoff collapses is pretty much a running theme. Not the 6 car, the driver of the 6, obviously. BS Fast 9 still midfield there. Event Nation's sliced up to third already. Looking underneath Ladion for second as Landon, of all drivers, has made his way through for good position here. This is great and all for these runs, but if you want to win, you gotta take out the 1 car. And so far, there's not really much urgency amongst anyone to get by the 1 cars. They're too busy passing with each other. Oh, the 45, though, there is a good reason for that, because if you look, he wants to unlap himself. That is something that this team really needs. But I'm not sure if he's going to get it here. Toad Warrior continues his run. Seeing all the cars behind him. Anything ahead of him? Not really. Yeah, worrying about lap traffic is probably not something you want to do here. Keep that damn 74 away. But great run for some of these teams here. The King of Kings moving up when time is right. Nope, easy falls back there. The 39 got that run through the middle of the corner, which was great, but still nothing for the 1 so far. Oh, the 5 of Landon as Born Ready. Looks like, no, that's not Born Ready. Who the fuck came off pit road? Oh, Wannabe made a pit stop. The 51 with a ill-timed pit stop. Not sure if that's going to be a trend of what's to come or if that's just a him issue. I think that's definitely a skill issue on the 51. And now the 27 and the 5 are here. And everyone looking to pass the 1. Within that 10 to go, so lap cars restart single file with lead lap cars. Landon looking low for position here. As the 5 car out front now. What will he do with it? Vent Nation's been so close on so many different occasions this season. He's looking for it now. I don't think he's going to be that happy to get held up by these guys. He's looking to go. That 1's looking to get it back, though. That's always the thing. Keep your eye there. 27, Born Ready putting it on Toad. Even now, all the drivers here. Looks like 1 coming down pit road. That's F4 Ace down pit road this time. Born Ready to second. Landon to the front still. Hyperdrive has drove his way up through the field somehow. As now lap car could play a factor here. As Landon gets held up by Jerry. Born Ready down the low. Vent Nation really coming into play as cars trickling onto pit road. This time Blasta. Vent Nation second place with Born as the leader. But this might be a case of whoever's got the money stop gets a good finish. Because they can't make it. And it looks like Hyper makes a turn in this time. There he goes. I think a lot are going to join him now. Yeah, a good chunk of the field has pit in now. This could either be a hell of a good finish coming up or something relatively controversial. Knowing this series, anything pit road related to controversy. Whatever, blow me. Alright, here they come. Seeing who can stay out just a little while longer. The 07 continues that of just trying to stretch it out just a little bit more than what they have. This pit road, this pit exit is just apron, and that can be a bit dangerous for some of these guys. 21 out as the 07 comes in. That looks to be the last of them. Won't tell you who wins here, but Jake and Piper do battle on the front stretch. Just keep it green. Cars exiting pit road en masse. Some did a good stop, some, best of luck. Next time. As here they come. Coming to exit. But those guys who are flying down with their fresh as fuck shit still looking to keep the lead here. Now, I couldn't tell you what's happening now. As there's some cars ahead as they're crashing behind. This is paramount here that the 07 gets a good launch on exit. This could be the race. Born ready. Flying around the outside. Vent Nation. Born ready. To the point. Vent doesn't have anything for this 27 team. And that brings us to the pace car. Holy hell of a mess this is. Let's see what happened. It was a big wreck on the front stretch. Oh, by big I mean holy shit, how'd you fuck this one up, Captain? It looked like the culprit was Misty Viper running into the side of Jerry. CS Fast and 11 getting a piece of it here. Blasta, Volley, Tiger Man, Lucas Cram gets through. Shows a 51. The 90, not 91, 68 aren't so lucky. Oh, big hit on the inside wall for the 98 car. As we go on board with the pace car, you can see very dangerous angle for the 91 to be crashing there. Oh, hits the inside wall. Finally, let's go helicopter cam of, let's choose Blasta. Yeah, you see the initial contact we saw with Misty earlier. But here's the rest of it. Actually, you can see the whole thing from here. I think. Jerry gets a piece of it. The 16 involved. The 3 runs it down mid. 38 gets a piece. 39 hit on the side. And now the track is hell. Jerry gets hit there for the 68 there. And the 9 and the 7 hit as well. And the 39's beaten up there. So many cars dumpstered here. 48 driving around all that. What the hell? We tore up so many good cars today. And, yep, This race will not be under, will not go back racing. This is, what a way to end a race. What a frustrating end for some drivers. Others just glad to be fucking over. As the 74, he's out of the race, but at what cost to everyone else who had issues here coming to the line. 16 can at least salvage a lead lap finish somehow, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, Born Ready gets this win at Michigan. Make that 2 for 2 for the 27. Can't help but leave with a dark taste in my mouth after this race, but that's how the cards fell. And the King of Kings out with a tire issue on the final lap. Did he even cross the line? The King of Kings technically crossed the line in 27th, meaning that the King of Kings technically finished. So, yeah, he will finish the race. God. Wish we could have had a green flag finish for practical effects, but for the sake of scoring, this is how it is. But in the end, it has to be this way. Final results on your screen. Those in below, those who got torn the hell up, and those who just can't seem to catch a fucking break. Like, goddamn. Some people had good finishes lining their pockets, and all for it to go away. Well, that's just how it is. Till next time, see you later.